Ha, this guy's toast.
Battle cry, give all minions in your hand and deck +1/+1.
What?
No.
Okay, what?
The behavior shown by Thought Steal and Mind Vision is kind of to be expected because those cards generally copy the original card and not the modified version. So when you try and Mind Vision, say, a Molten Giant or a card that's been reduced by Thorsan, like, you don't get those benefits, right? You get the original. So it's kind of the same idea here. It's the behavior with tracking, gang up, and Deathlord that's a lot more interesting. It would appear that you have to draw the minion from your deck in order to receive the buff from the Mistcaller. This would explain why the healing totem was able to receive the 1/1. It would also explain why the Elven Archer that came from the Deathlord didn't have the buff on her. One thing to note is that even though tracking says draw a card, it's not actually a draw effect because in the Blackrock Mountain release, it was confirmed by a Blizzard employee that tracking doesn't work with Chromagus, that it's a bug, and that tracking isn't properly drawing a card, it's actually putting a card into your hand, which would explain why an expansion later, with the bug not being fixed, it won't work with Mistcaller, because again, you're not drawing a card despite the card saying draw, you're putting a card into your hand, which means it's bypassing the condition needed for Mistcaller to give it the 1/1. You can also observe that tracking isn't properly drawing a card with the new priest card Shadow Fiend. Whenever you draw a card, reduce its cost. If you try and use tracking with Shadow Fiend, the card you pick doesn't get its mana cost reduced either. So tracking is definitely not behaving as a draw mechanic, which means if you try to use it with Mistcaller, it's not going to work. So a more accurate description of the Mistcaller's ability would be give all minions in your hand +1/+1. And whenever you draw a minion, give it +1/+1.
Hey, lights out.